What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and today we are going to take a look at the skeletons, dinosaur skeletons in Lego Jurassic World. So, in order to achieve the skeleton of any of the dinosaurs, you have to get all of their mini kits. So I have 200 of 200, so that's 20 different levels, 20 different mini kit completions for 20 dinosaurs, and each time that you do, you unlock the skeletal version of that dinosaur. So we're going to look at all 20 of them, and first up we have the Mosasaurus. There he is. Now, this is one of the most fun dinosaurs to play as in the game. Probably my favorite, to be completely honest. And he looks even cooler as a skeleton. There he is. It's kind of weird seeing a skeleton float around. But there he is, doing his thing. You can go... There you go. Let's... I like it. Let's see if we can find a shark to go bite. They're out there somewhere. But, anyway, the Mosasaurus. Now, I've been corrected on my pronunciation of a bunch of these dinosaurs. I'm not going to sit here and call myself a dinosaur expert, a Alan Grant, if you will. But, you know, I do what I can. So, there he is, looking all dope, swimming around in the water without a care in the world. So, some of the other dinosaurs, now, a lot of you guys might be concerned when you go into your menu and you only see the small dinosaurs. That's okay. The small dinosaurs are the only ones that are used in the open world. Right here we can see the skeleton raptor. And he's not in the mood to be in this elevator. And now he has escaped. So yeah, because the big dinosaurs are so big, they can't walk around in some of the tighter spaces. They are constricted to their pens, or paddocks, I guess they call them, in the Jurassic World movie or in the game and all that good stuff. So our skeleton raptor, fossilized raptor, if you will, is now currently running towards that area. So he's shaking his tail feather. So there is the skeleton raptor. While we're making our way that way, here is the skeleton Dilophosaurus. He does still do his spitting action, and apparently there are bones where his kind of dorsal fin things are. I don't know, there's something kind of cute about the skeletons. Maybe less lethal, because you know they're dead even though they're running around after you. So yeah, there he is, the Dilophosaurus skeleton. Next up on the smaller dinosaurs, we have the Galimimus. Galimus? I don't know how you pronounce it. Again, brutal. One of the smaller dinosaurs in the game. Kind of a little bit of a pest. He does wag his tail at you. So, there he is. Next up we have the Compy, which is even smaller. And kind of like the equivalent of a rat, as far as I'm concerned. Certified potato. My potato lovers out there, you know what I mean. So there he is, the Compy. See, he even looks like a rodent. He looks like maybe not a rat, but a squirrel. He's got that kind of mannerisms to him, like he pokes himself around like he's a squirrel. So that is the skeleton squirrel. No. Next we have the Troodon, which, you know, kind of like the in-between point of the Galimimus here and the Compy. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing it. But still a very small dinosaur. And a very small skeleton. And next up we have the Velociraptor, or something like that. The bonehead, basically. So this is what he's known for, and boom. Do this until I run into stuff. So obviously a very useful dinosaur in the game. He gets you through some of the tougher spots where you have to have him butt his head through it. Get his butt kicked right now, huh? It's like a kangaroo fight. So, anyway, there is that guy. Now we would move on to some of the bigger dinosaurs. But apparently, this guy does not know how to use a computer. Seriously, bro, it's 2015. We brought you to the times, so get with it. We have the skeleton Triceratops first. So these guys all act just as their normal versions do. They just look like skeletons. He runs around and does his thing. There you go, the skeleton Triceratops. Alright, next up in the medium department, we have the skeleton Stegosaurus. My favorite dinosaur growing up, and quite frankly, as far as skeleton dinosaurs go, this is one dope skeleton. I would say probably gonna end up being my favorite. Like, that's just too cool, you know? It's like the Stegosaurus is meant to be a skeleton. It certainly wasn't made to protect himself. So, there you go. Stegosaurus. Bone format. So, we got the bone head. Seriously, I can't. I'm trying to switch to Alan Grant, but it just keeps having me go back and forth between them. There we go. So, next up, in the small dinosaur department, we have the Dilophosaurus. I don't even know. There he is. But still with a hard enough head to want to act like one. Our kangaroos are getting bigger, aren't they? Alright, perfect. So, next up in the medium department, we have the Corythosaurus. So, there he is. Last but not least, we have the Ankylosaurus, who, like the Stegosaurus, seems like he would be made for this situation. It looks really cool as a skeleton. He'll beat everything with his tail. There he is, the Ankylosaur. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they call him. Made sense to me. So I think that was it for the medium dinosaurs. So let's move on to the large dinosaurs. Tyrannosaurus Rex. He has himself a skeleton. Look how big he is. So he wasn't scary before. And basically don't get in his way because there is Skeleton T-Rex. Next up on the skeleton crew, we have alright, actually, we're on the large dinosaurs. The Apatosaurus, except we meant to do the regular, not the regular dinosaur version, but fossil. Large dinosaur. No, I picked skeleton. This is the downside of doing it live. Don't want to move. Now, any of the things like these that you have to do as a Brachiosaurus, you know, if you're having any issues maneuvering him, you might just be better off using using this guy, because this is basically a Brontosaurus, just a much smaller in scale version of the character. Next up, we have, of course, the before-mentioned Brachiosaurus. And get ready to marvel at his size. Massive. Look at how, like, I used to think the Brontosaurus was big. Look how small that thing. Now the downside of this guy is you can barely get him on screen, and he is extremely slow. You know, it's got a bad, I don't know, it's obviously gonna bite him at some point, but he's so big, maybe the rest of the dinosaurs just don't even. So I can't even get him on the screen, right? So let's go ahead and move back on. So after the Apatosaurus, we have, or I'm sorry, after the Brachiosaurus, with the Baryonyx. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it seems right. This is like the awkward, like, love child crocodile and the T-Rex. So there he is. He looks like he's pretty violent. Take it out on the Apatosaurus. There he is. This is the Baryonyx. This is the Spinosaurus, the star of what, Jurassic Park 3? I get all my movies mixed up, either 2 or 3. So this is basically a T-Rex with a big back hump. So there he is. I feel like I need to walk back to here. Now there's no real way to make them run, they just kind of go at their own pace. Alright, and last but not least, we have Indominus Rex. Here's the fossilized version of Indominus Rex. So that is a look at all of the fossilized characters in Lego Jurassic World. Making sure there's none left in this. I don't know if I got the Troodon. I don't have room for the babies. So I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, so there you go. There are all 20 of the skeleton characters from Lego Jurassic World. What's your favorite? I would say my favorite is definitely the Stegosaurus, just because I really feel like he's all armor. The Spinosaurus that you see here, this is a pretty good one too in its own right. So I definitely applaud them for making the I don't know what you would call them. Basically, just the skeletal remains version of a Spinosaurus. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you later. See ya.